Alright, so you can see we're way up on the hill now. Can you see there in the distance? That's the Indian Ocean. Yeah, way up on the hill with Nakia and Zakia. Yeah, Zakia, the old lady. The old lady's here as well. So we're getting exercise. So what have we been up to? We've been up to, when I say we, I mean myself and Aiden. Mostly Aiden. We've been cutting these paths. So now the path winds all the way up from the cottage right to the top of the hill. So to give perspective, I don't know what that is in meters. Maybe it's like 700 meters or so, but it's quite steep going. It takes quite a while to walk. It takes me about a half an hour maybe to get to the top. Maybe I dawdle. But yeah, so the idea is, so we're clearing through. So a lot of what we're seeing here is alien invasive stuff. So that stuff there, can't remember the Latin name, but all of this stuff here, that's a longleaf wattle. But you got to be careful. So there you can see a black wattle, Australian invasive. Over there's a eucalyptus popping up. But in between all of this, yeah, you get this indigenous stuff. So we clear away the exotic stuff and allow the indigenous stuff to thrive. This is a white ironwood. I think, no. White ironwood's got like a citrusy smell. This doesn't have a citrusy smell. So I don't know. What is this, guys? Clever people out there, please tell me. What is that guy? I thought it was a white ironwood, but I remember the white ironwood having a citrus smell, and this doesn't have a citrus smell. And here's another indigenous thing right here. Indigenous shrub. What is this? I've got no idea. I know it's indigenous. It's got some spikes on out here. Some spikes on. Don't know what that is. Kind of there you can see the spikes there. So there's a Carissa macrocarpa, but this doesn't look like that. Maybe it is. There you see some, but I don't see any red fruits on. And the Carissa macrocarpa has red fruits this time of the year. Oh, and here's another clue. So, oh no, this is a creeper. Some kind of a creeper coming through this thing that I thought was the white ironwood. And there, over there, there's a terrible, horrible, noxious inkberry. Don't even want to get close to show you. But yeah, so this is what we've been doing now. So the attitude is to it's an attitude of bush clearing, but pioneering first with a path, so we can kind of get an idea of the entire extent of Pebble Spring Farm. And remember, we're on 10 hectares here. For those of you Americans working with acres and things, I got no idea, Google it, but 10 hectares. So you can just see a glimpse. There's the cottage down there. So what I'm saying is we clear these paths, kind of like the Germans invading France at the beginning of World War II, like a blitzkrieg, you know. So we push with this path, and this path's taken us months. This has taken us since January, you know. So blitz is maybe just not the right word, but to psychologically feel that we've covered a very long distance, and then from there be able to plan our attack onto the alien invasive stuff and preserving the beautiful things. So and just getting an understanding, observing what is there. I mean, it's not all about work. It's a lot of it is just about enjoying the beautiful place that I'm at, you know. It's very steep down here. You can't even see, but it's vertical almost. I've got to be careful. I don't want to fall while I'm making this video. It's very steep down there. So now we're heading downhill. I'm heading back towards the cottage. And you can see there's like, there's the cottage. There's a beautiful view of the cottage from here. I wonder if I can zoom. Yeah, there I can zoom, check. So from here, you can see the cottage. Yeah. There's my bakkie. You guys, you Americans know what a bakkie is? You guys call it a pickup. We call it a bakkie. Yeah, there's the cottage. See, old settler's cottage. So there's a very specific design. Gable to gable, 45-degree pitch. Parapet walls on the gable. Chimney up at one end. That's a typical stereotypical settler cottage design. So yeah, you can see like the landscape is very interesting. So on the top of the hill is almost approaching grassland, and here we're in this forest, tall trees. So these again are Australian blackwoods, and here you can see a big eucalyptus. What I noticed about the Australian blackwoods is that they are friendly to the indigenous forest. They allow the indigenous stuff to grow up and cohabit with it, as opposed to this horrible stuff here, the inkberry, which stinks and kills the cattle. I mean, it really stinks. If you take a leaf here, there's a leaf. If you take a leaf, there's the inkberry leaf. But if you crush it and put it in your nose, it's got a terrible stink to it. But this doesn't allow the natural vegetation. It doesn't cohabit very well at all. It's a very aggressive invader from South America, and noxious to all wildlife. Yeah, so here you can see the stormwater damage over the years back, because it's kind of recovered. So we're in a donga. A donga. There's another nice South African word for you guys from outside. A donga. It's kind of an erosion gully, I suppose. Yeah, so let's cross through here. It's election day here, so I'm heading down into town to go and vote. Got a shower first though, I suppose. Yeah, that's what we're up to this morning, guys. That's what we're up to. That's what we're up to here. So listen, we'll talk later, and like, thanks for watching. Cheerio.